Hey guys, so welcome back to another video, and well, it's not so much as a main video, it's more of a showcase, I guess, mainly because I finally got asked to show off my units, and I'm like, I'm ready. I am ready to show them off. But yeah, so if you've wanted to see what units I have, and if you're curious about who I mainly use and stuff, then this is probably the video for you. If not, honestly, don't worry about it, you're not missing any educational work, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to jump into it. And mind you, I do have a lot of these, so I have no idea how long this video is going to actually be. So, first off is Marth, who I actually kind of enjoy using when I do use him, but he's like, I use him when I get him as a pity breaker, and then that's about it. But he's plus 3 with Falchion Pivot, Bonfire, Fury 2, Desperation 3, and Spur, Speed 3. Like, nothing too much to say here, it's pretty standard. Next up is, oh yeah, by the way, IV wise, where are my IVs gone? There we go. Yeah, that Marth is plus speed minus resistance. Then there's Athena, who is plus speed minus attack. Honestly, I really wanted Athena for ages, and then I just never used her. Like, well, technically I have, because she's got like 303 hero merit, but you know what I mean, she's not properly built. I kind of wanted, but it's the minus attack which puts me off a bit. Like, I just have better sword units, but honestly, it was worth it for the art alone. Like, I don't get why people don't like it. The blue's so pretty. But, yeah, pretty standard. Then there's Alm, who, Alm is plus speed minus resistance. He's rocking out with Falchion, Draconic Aura, Reciprocal Aid, Fury 2, Renewal? What did I even say beforehand? I don't know how to re-say that. Home Speed 3, again, one of those sort of May units I have, but he's there. It's not like someone I went after, either, so. Grey, on the other hand, I wish I had more of. He's plus 3 with Brave Sword, Reposition Luna, Death Blow, Hit and Run, and Sword Valor. Well, I believe he's got a bunch of C skills. I think I gave him Savage Blow originally, and now he has, yeah, he's got Fortify Resistance. Yeah, I've got a bunch of different options. It's kind of like a filler slot. But he's neutral IVs, he's just kind of someone I gained quite a few of, and then I actually do use a lot. So, next up is Tobin with Armor Slayer, Reposition, Glowing Ember, Earth Boost 3, Swordbreaker 3. The idea was to boost his defense as much as possible, and try and destroy armor units at the same time, while also being able to fight other sword units. It's kind of good, but at the same time, it's Tobin, so. Next up is Saber. I have 2 of them. This one's plus defense, this one's plus attack, and they're both minus HP, but honestly, I couldn't care less because I don't use Saber. He's got a Slaying Edge Moonbow, HP/speed plus 2, and full experience. Like I say, I'm honestly not fussed, so. Next up is Ira. She's minus HP plus speed, pretty standard set. Ignore the Hardy Bearing Seal, please. I don't know why it's on her. Like, I think that's just from when I've been shuffling around, like, seals and stuff for battles and that. But yeah, she's plus 1. I'm so happy I got good IVs on the first pull, so. Oh, it's Salif. I'm gonna skip. No, I will actually do it. He's Defiant Attack 2, Bonfire and Brash Assault 2. Honestly, I don't like Salif. Like, every single one of these Salifs, which is all 5 of them, including the other one, have pity broken me to no end, and it annoyed me so much. I can't even remember who Salif was pity breaking me now. Like, I know the newest one pity broke me for Lynn, but because this one is plus attack minus speed, and this one's plus attack minus resistance. So I'll probably merge into this one, but I just can't be asked to. I'm annoyed with him still. Then there's Roy. He's back from like when I first got the game, and he's got Binding Blade, Shove for some reason, Moonbow, Darting Blow 3, Swordbreaker 3, Threat and Attack 3. I think I was going for like a split set, but I should have just specialised him, honestly. But yeah, this one's plus attack minus resistance if I remember right. Then there's Lynn, who I really love using. She has Soul K, the upgraded version with Brash Assault, Reposition, Moonbow, Defiant Attack 3, Wrath 3, and Threat and Defense 3. Honestly, when I can, I will probably give her Life and Death, but for now, Defiant Attack 3 is still nice, because plus her attack is more important than her speed at this point. So, it's like, the speed helps out in, like, if anything, it's doubling mages and bow units. Otherwise, her speed's relatively useless at this point, so. But she's plus defense minus HP, which isn't too bad, I guess, so. Next up is Carol, who, according to my spreadsheet, is minus HP plus speed. He has the Wodown, New Moon, Life and Death, and Desperation 2. He's like someone I just trained up for the combo, I'm not gonna lie. Next up is Erica, who I also love using. She's plus 3 with Sieglind, Rally, Defense / Res, Luda, Triangle, Depth 3, Wings of Mercy 3, Home Speed 3, and Spur Speed 1/2. She's pretty standard for a buffing set, so don't expect too much. I think people really underestimate like Triangle Adept on her just because like they think it's bad. Triangle Adept's amazing, guys. Please use it. But yeah, this one's plus attack minus HP. I've been waiting for a plus speed one, so she might be my next target to get plus 10 actually from like feathers and that. Next up is Joshua, who I haven't trained. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been asked. Like, I don't know exactly if I want to run Brave Sword or not on him, so I'm kind of hoping something better comes out, but I doubt it. Next up is Ike. He's plus defense minus resistance. Ragnar, reposition Aether, Heavy Blade 3, Quick Riposte 2, and Threat and Attack 3. He's plus 1. I honestly don't use Ike. If I could, I would give them to Jen, but like, well, Jen would probably kill me. Well, she kills me already because I've already sacrificed so many Ikes away to other units. It's like, it's hilarious. Next up is Crom. Okay, I think he hasn't got Falchion equipped because I was using him to grind SP on the Camilla map. But guys, trust me, I don't go into battle without it. But Defense plus 2, Renewal 3, Spare Attack 2, Reciprocal A, and Daylight for some reason. I think that's because I was still training on getting an Aether. Yeah. But yeah, the plan is to eventually Brave Sword him one day if I ever had a spare Brave Sword. Because he's plus HP minus speed, which is honestly pretty decent. If I ever got like if I get Panic Cloy, I'll give it to him as well, because 51 HP is really good for it. But yeah, I don't really use him either, so I just kind of use him for his bulk. Next up is Olivia, who was my mainstay dancer. 40 plus 1, Silver Sword, Dance, Moonbow, Speed plus 3, Wings of Mercy 3, and Hone Attack. Pretty self-explanatory for a dancer. She's plus attack minus resistance. I still needed a plus speed one, but got replaced by other dancers. So next up is Lucina, who she has. Well, she's plus 3. I want to say she's plus speed or she's plus attack. Yeah, she's plus attack minus resistance as well. She's Falchion, Ardent Sacrifice, Moonbow, Fury 3, Desperation 3, Threat and Defense 3. Pretty standard for what Lucina does. So, I remember I pulled tons of... I specifically took ages to pull a single Lucina, and then it was like the next summoning session I summoned like another 2, and I was like, what is this these days? Next up is Marth, who's plus 1. Haven't trained yet because I can't be asked, I have Lucina, so... then there's Ryoma, who... yeah, again, I think he's got Sacred Seals for no reason. Raijinto, Luna, Defiant Attack 3, Vantage 3, and Hone Attack 3. He's from, like, when the game first came out. He's plus attack minus resistance, which is honestly pretty solid. And plus 1, so... next up is Hannah. Hannah is a Brave Sword set. She's plus attack minus HP. So Brave Sword, Ardent Sacrifice, Draconic Aura, Life and Death 3, Desperation 3, and Hone Speed 3. Honestly, she's honestly an underrated unit. Like, if you have a Hannah with good IVs, please use her. Next is Soleil, who is plus attack minus speed, unfortunately, but I honestly couldn't be too bothered. I'm not going to use her. Fire Sweep Sword, Draconic Aura, Life and Death 2, and Drive Resistance. Like, I'll probably Brave Sword her one day if I really wanted to use her, but I can't be asked. Next up is Arden. Arden has his Brave Sword with Ignis, Attack plus 2, Follow-Up Ring, and Drive Defense 2. Did I mention Ignis? I think I did. Again, just for the conversation, honestly. I'm not too fussed about him. Then there's Black Knight, again for the conversation. Alondite, Pivot, Black Luna, Steady Stance to Ring, Quick Riposte. I honestly can't be asked to use Black Knight. Then there's Kane. I haven't actually really given him any skills apart from New Moon because I don't know what I really want to give him. He's plus attack minus speed as well, so I'm like, is it really worth investing in him, or like, he is nice though because I use him to fight Ninos in Arena Assault sometimes. So Next up is Sigurd, who is plus attack minus resistance with Divine Tearfring, Glowing Ember, Close Defense 3, and Crusader's Ward. Again, I don't really care for Sigurd. So, there's so many units who I would just trade away for merges in a heartbeat. Again, Brave Roy, he's minus speed plus defense, so rubbish IVs anyway, but he's got Darting Blow 3, Desperation 3, Blazing Durandal, and then Astral, which will eventually become Gale Force. But, yeah, pretty meh. Eliwood, on the other hand, I really like as a unit. I'm sorry, guys. He's plus resistance, minus HP, with Durandal, Reposition Iceberg, Death Blow 2, Swordbreaker 3, and Fortify Cavalry. Is it because he doesn't have... I can't remember if I ever... I did not. I could probably give him Death Blow plus 3. But, yeah, he is plus 1, so... And again, he's got Phantom Speed for no reason, so... Then there is Seth. Seth is plus defense minus resistance with the Ruby Sword, Swap, Bonfire, Fortress Defense, Quick Riposte, and Fortified Cavalry. Plus 1. He's there because I like Seth, kind of, but he's not someone I go out of my way to use. I just kind of built him up as a green and red wall. Next up is Xander, who I used to use tons at the beginning of the game. Like, him and Camus were my mainstay team. But Siegfried, Reposition Bonfire, Fury 3 Vantage, and Hand Cavalry. Pretty standard, honestly. Like, I managed to get him to 3000 hero merit, but I don't really use him, like, outside of, like, Tempest Trials and stuff, so... next up is Sheer. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm so tired, guys. I'm preparing for a long car ride. There's Fire Sweep Sword, Rally Speed, Iceberg, Life and Death 3, Hit and Run, and Spare Attack 3 with the Guidance 3 seal! I love this set so much, and I'm so happy she finally has a use now. I want to say she's plus attack minus defense, that's it, yeah. Which is pretty optimal for her. Honestly though, if you have a spare Fire Sweep Sword, give it to her or Pala. Preferably her, because she's better with it. Next up is Alincia, who is also plus attack minus defense. Admittedly, Reposition Luna, Fury 3, Desperation 3, and Threaten Defense 3. Just in general, like, she's always going to be good, so... next up is Tiki Young, who is Lightning Breath, Ignis, Steady Breath, Quick Riposte 2, and Threaten Resistance 3. She is, I want to say plus defense. No, she's plus attack actually. Plus attack. Wait, is that right? I feel like I had a different one. I think my old one was like plus resistance or something. I don't know. I feel like my spreadsheet might be wrong here. But according to it, she's plus attack minus speed. Pretty standard for a Tiki, honestly. She's probably my favourite dragon to use, so... Next up is Celica. Celica is minus HP plus attack with Ragnarok Drawback, Draconic Aura, Life and Death 3, Renewal 3, and Threat and Resistance. I am telling you guys, please just Renewal and Life and Death Celica. It is a no-brainer, honestly. I kind of want more Celica merges, I'm not going to lie, but at the same time, it's like I like the low HP, so... next up is Arvis, who's neutral, obviously. He's just the standard Fury recovering defense ploy. Don't really use him, honestly. He's just there because I have him. Next up, I have two Tarjas. Every Tarja I've ever pulled is a minus attack, I believe. So I haven't really bothered training her too much, but she's got Fury 3 and Desperation with Vengeance, the Rara Blade. Again, I'm not too fussed about her. I do have another one, and I would merge. However, I'm saving this one as fodder for whenever we get like a good red flyer. Like, I know now he was kind of good, but not Rara Blade standards good. But like, if we get a Versa or someone and she's pretty fast, then I'll give Rara Blade to them. That's why I'm saving it. Like, I've been predicting a Versa for months, and I am hoping it soon. Next up is Summer Leo, who is... he is minus speed plus resistance. So he's honestly really good with point skills, but Triangle Debt with Ra Raven and Quick Riposte 2 and Iceberg. Honestly, he's a pretty good like bow counter. Well, I'm not gonna lie, and he's pretty good at handling the green mages as well, so... next up is Normal Leo, who I want to give Ra Raven to. Again, he's like right from the very beginning. Well, you couldn't have skill inheritance essentially. So there's nothing really special to say. He's plus attack minus HP, which is pretty optimal as well. Hence why I kind of want to use him more, but just haven't had the fodder for it. Next up is Halloween Nowi. She's plus attack minus resistance. With the Grimoire, Reposition Moonbow, Life and Death 2, Green Tonebreaker 3 and Hone Attack 2. I was kind of miffed that she was minus resistance, and then I realised with Green Tonebreaker she still beats every green mage in the game, apart from Merrick if he has Excalibur equipped. So it's pretty good, and that's even with Life and Death 2. So next up, well, we're entering blue territory now, and here we have Fjorm, and I have two. I think this is the neutral one, and this one's plus speed minus defense, and it's only because I kind of want to give attack / defense bond to somebody, but I don't know who yet. But Fjorm's just bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just trained her up for a conversation and that was about it, so she's got the standard skills. Next up is the man, the boy. Slaying Lance plus with the defense boost, reposition, bonfire, steady breath, quick riposte, infantry pulse. Plus 10 obviously, like, this one's plus speed minus HP, but ultimately I kind of want a plus attack or plus defense with minus resistance. But I can only dream when I pull Lucas's, so yeah. But you've all seen him in action before, so it shouldn't be that much of a surprise. Next up is Ephraim, who's also from when like SI first came out. He's plus attack minus speed. I do want to train him, and I probably will while we have the double SP event going on now. But yeah, I'm still miffy on what I exactly want to do with him because he's minus speed. So I kind of want to, like, I guess minus speed's okay now because of pursuit, but I don't know exactly. Next up is Nafini, who has the Slaying Lance plus with the speed, reposition, bonfire, fury 3, wrath 3, and threat and defense 3. She's only got the plus version, I'm not gonna lie, because I needed the resources to upgrade Lynn's weapon. That was it. And I didn't have anyone else with the SP at the time, and I couldn't be asked to train up, so. But she's plus attack minus defense, yeah. Then there's Brave Lucina, who is also plus attack minus defense. Garrusco, Reciprocal Age, Draconic Aura, Life and Death 3, Desperation 3, and Drive Speed 2. Oh, excuse me. She's honestly pretty solid. Like, I enjoyed using her. I was going to Brave Lance her originally, but then I realised it's like one extra win, it's not really worth it, so. Next up is Azura, who is plus 1 with speed plus 3, Wings of Mercy, Hone Attack 2 with Lunar and Sapphire Lance. She's minus HP plus attack, which is honestly pretty solid. Kind of wish she was plus speed, but you can't really help it. Honestly though, singers in general, they're great. Next up is Shiro, Brian Aganata, Reposition, Ignis, Steady Breath, Quick Riposte 3, Threat and Attack 3, and Close Defense 3 Seal. Currently using them in the arena. Minus HP plus defense, honestly, pretty solid. Like, I love Shiro as well. He's plus 4, there's a reason for it, so. Then I have an Abel. There's nothing really special to say about him because he's, well, I'm saving him for like Brave Lance fodder, but at the same time I'm kind of tempted because he's plus attack minus defense, so. Then there's Camus, who has Fury 3, Vantage 3, Home, Cavalry, Gradivus, Luna, all the stuff. Honestly, I kind of liked Camus a lot before, but I don't really like him now, so. Next up is Clive, who is Silver Lance, New Moon, Triangle, Depth 3, Lance Breaker 2. Again, just one of those sets I kind of threw on him. I couldn't really be asked to do it properly. Then there's Matilda, who I've only ever given her Iceberg, because again, I don't really know what I want to give her for A, B, and C. Like, I could go with standard set, but I've got a gut feeling something really good's going to come out for her. But, she's got attack, plus she's plus attack minus resistance, which isn't the best IVs for her either, so. Well, she enjoys the plus attack, definitely, but the minus resistance hampers her a little bit, so. Then there's Bakut, who has Brave Lance, Bonfire, Deathblow 3, Quick Riposte 2, Home Cavalry. I should probably replace Quick Riposte, but, honestly though, Brave Lance Deathblow, a lot of people underestimate it on Bakut. It is honestly solid, so. Then there is Oscar, who I would Brave Lance him, but I honestly can't be asked. So he's got Sapphire Lance, New Moon, Death Blow 2, Lance Break 3, and First Speed plus Defense 1. He's plus attack minus resistance, which is honestly pretty solid as well for him, but it's just like, I'm not a fan of Oscar. He's pity brave materia, if anything, so... next up is Spring Xander, who is plus attack minus speed. Carrot Lance swap, Glowing Ember, Triangle Adept, Lance Breaker, and Fortify Defense. He's just there as a wall, honestly. But he's honestly kind of fun to use, so... then I have these two parries. One of them is skill fodder, although I can't remember what this parry's IVs are. But this parry is minus HP plus defense, apparently. Is it? Yeah, apparently, according to my spreadsheet. Killer Lance, Glimmer, Life and Death 2, Threat and Defense 3. Honestly, I don't use her. I hate parries so much in this game. Like, I hate her voice actor so much. Like, her voice, it's not even her voice actor, it's her voice. Like, her voice actor does so many good voices, and then there's parry. And I'm like, why? Just why? Next up there is Catria, who is plus attack minus HP. I've had a lot of, like, pity breaker Catrias in the past 2 weeks. Killer Lance, Ring Position Luna, Fury 3, Vantage 3, and Fortified Flies. I'm honestly debating actually giving her Slaying Lance, because I liked using Catria before, and I don't know why I stopped using her exactly, but... next up is Claire, who, I'm not gonna lie, she probably would be plus 10 if I hadn't sent a bunch of them home, because she annoyed me that much. She's neutral IVs, because I couldn't even get one with good IVs, but basically she was my pity breaker when I was summoning for Lucas. So, but she's got Silver Lance, Iceberg, Darting Blow 3, Desperation 3, Threat and Speed. My ideology was, if I can just make it outspeed everything, that's good. You also might be able to hear my dogs barking. But yeah, she's plus 5, so... Then there is Tana, who's plus 6. She is plus speed, minus defense. I was honestly miffed with myself because I had a minus resistance one and a minus HP one, and I stupidly merged them wrong. So, but I'm not going to complain, plus speed's still great. In general though, she's amazing. She's probably my favourite flyer in the game. I kind of want to summon more for merges, but I just don't have resources right now. If anyone would like to help me know. But yeah, Tada is my favourite flyer, probably. Oh yeah, and she switched Barrow Desperation and Guidance with Moonbow. Like, she's so amazing. Then there is Volta, who is Curse Lance, Luna, Life and Death, Desperation 3, and Threat and Defense 3. Pretty standard for him. Like, he's honestly amazing as a unit, so... Also, why do you not have the Love Heart on you, Volta? I don't know why. Next up is Cordelia, who is plus speed, minus resistance. She has the Brave Lance set with Life and Death 3, Desperation 2, and Tone Attack, but she also has Fire Sweep Lance with Draconic Aura, so she can run multiple sets. She was my go-to flyer before Tana, so... next up is Hinoka, who I regret merging this Hinoka so much. Plus 1, Brave Lance, Dragon Gaze, which this was, I think, right before, like, we knew how to use skill inheritance properly. There should Fury 2, Desperation 3, and Home Flies. I honestly don't really use that much, so... then there is Ninian. Ninian is, Light Breath, Night Sky, which I've been meaning to replace. Triangle, Tep 2, Wings of Mercy, and Fortified Dragons. She's just there as a dancer, plus 3, like... I summon an awful lot of Ninians, surprisingly. She's plus attack minus resistance as well, which is alright. Then there is Naui, who's plus HP minus resistance. Plus 2, Lightning Breath, Rally Defense, Moonbow, Defense plus 3, Swordbreaker 3, Threat and Res. I used her like in the first Tempest trial, and that was about it. Then there is Bridal Cada, who is plus defense minus resistance. Standard Blade set with Moonbow, Life and Death, Desperation, and Home Speed. Like, I love bridal units so much, so... then there is Lindy, who is plus attack minus defense. Plus 3, she's got Blade, she also does have Aura, and I will give her Dark Aura one day. But Speed plus 3, Desperation plus 3, oh my god, imagine that. Moonbow and Fortify Res, pretty standard. She was like my go-to Blue Mage for a long time. Then there is May, who is plus attack minus HP. Blah Raven, Drawback, Iceberg, Triangle Depth 3, Lance Baker 3, and Hone Attack 2. I will give a Bow Breaker one day, but again, it's grinding the SP out of her. I didn't have it at the time, so I just gave a Lance Breaker. Next up is Delphia, who has... No! Go back! Go back! Oh my god, why did it do that? Delphia, where are you? Yeah, Delphia is plus attack, I want to say. Yeah, plus attack, minus defense. Dark Aura, Draconic Aura, Life and Death 3, Desperation 3, and Hone Speed. Like, she's like Lindy, essentially, so... Plus 2, which is pretty decent. There's Tail 2, who I'm training up at the moment. I honestly don't know what I'm going to exactly give her, so... She's there, but she's plus attack, minus... What is she? I don't have her on my spreadsheet. This proves how much I pay attention to everything, doesn't it? I want to say she's minus defense or HP. It's one of the two, so. And then there is Luke, who is minus HP plus speed, plus 2, Wheeling Tome, Reposition Iceberg, Fury 3, Desperation 3, and Resploy. Honestly, she is amazing. Why don't you have the Love Heart either? But yeah. Standard loot set, honestly. I love her so much. Then there's Mel Robin. He's kind of there. I kind of just dropped him immediately. Blah Raven, Triangle Depth, and Bumfly with Spare Defense. He was like back when School and Homes first came out. Well actually, no, that's a lie. I only gave him Triangle Depth for one of the change homes. I couldn't even be bothered to give him the full version. So, but he's minus speed plus defense, which is pretty decent, honestly. Then there is Performing Arts Shigure, who has Dancer's Score, Sing, New Moon, Darting Blow 3, Wings of Mercy, and Blue Tone Valor. He is plus HP, minus speed, so he's pretty shit in general. Next up, we have Reinhardt, who I have not trained because I refuse to, but even then, he's minus attack plus speed, so... Then we have Owen, who is like my one good pity breaker. Like, she appears all the time, and I'm so happy because art by View. But she's plus attack, minus defense, plus 4 with Dire Thunder, Fury 2, Desperation 3, Fortify Cavalry, and Moonbow. So I will give her Iceberg one day when I have the fodder for it, but eh. Then there is Summer Corrin, the last of the blue units, who's the standard Blade set, but with Fury 2 instead. And she's got Dragon Gaze for now, but I need to change it up. So, yeah, we'll do one day, but can't be bothered right now. But she's plus attack, minus defense 2 as well. Right, moving on to the beautiful green units. Dun, dun, dun. Let me move my spreadsheet. So there is 2 Hawkeyes. This Hawkeye is plus attack, minus speed. He was my first ever 5-star. Hence why he has Night Sky, before I realised how terrible it was. Death Blow 3, he's got Vantage for some reason. Threat and Attack, I honestly don't know what I was doing with this Hawkeye. I have this Hawkeye as well. I don't know what his IVs are, but I'm kind of just saving him for inheritance. I'm not planning on using Hawkeye any day soon. So, sorry Hawkeye. Then there's Brave Ike, who is pretty standard set. Mine is plus attack, minus resistance, steady breath, quick riposte, threat and defense, Aether. You know the drill with him. Then there is Spring Crom, who I honestly didn't mean to pull, and I got 2 of him. And I was going to save him for Skill Inheritance first, but then I was like, no one really wants Carrot Axe. So, but he has plus HP, minus speed, if I remember right. And he's got Carrot Axe, Ignis, Protect Defense plus 2, Shove, like, it's all meh. Like, again, this was back when the game first came out, so... then there is Summer Tiki, who is plus attack, minus defense, with the Brave Axe, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Death Blow 3, Axe Baker 3, and Axe Valor. I think she normally has a Threaten in her last slot, but, now, I mainly use her as a Hector counter, because with Axe Breaker, she just destroys Hector. Like, Hector cannot live whatsoever. Same with like Amelia, so buy armoured axe units. Then there's Performing Arts Azura, who is plus defense, minus resistance. She's the Aurora, Sing, Moonbow, Triangle, Adept 3, Wings of Mercy 3, Hone Attack 3. Please, guys, just use Triangle Adept. I know I even suggested just encounter first, but please don't. Because once you get in the arena, it's like, you need her to survive blue units. So, next up is Samazamba, who has the Lilith Floaty, Bonfire, Fire Boost 3, Renewal 3, and Infantry Pulse. He was, I did get a plus HP one actually, but then I was like, I can't be asked to retrain and just fed it to Lucas. But, he is, minus HP plus attack, which is why I think I said to myself, you know what, screw it, I'll keep this one. Next up is Sheena. Sheena is minus attack plus speed plus 2. She's also been used for SP training, I imagine, because she has no weapon, but she normally has the Killer Axe there. Pivot, Glowing, Ember, Defense plus 3, Quick Riposte 1, and Spare Attack. Like, honestly, I don't use her that much. She's a pick breaker, if anything. Then I have Hector, who is minus HP plus resistance, apparently. Standard Hector set, apart from he's got Retribution for some reason, and I think that's because when I first started the game, I was like, yeah, Retribution would be great with Vantage. You should have just gone Bonfire. But, either way, I prefer Amelia anyway, who's plus speed, minus resistance, plus 3, Slaying Axe, Pivot, Bonfire, Fury 3, Renewal 3, and Armor March 3. Honestly, I am very much debating feeding my Hector to her. Like, I just wanted to have this encounter at this point, so... Then there is Titania, who is plus 1. She's also kind of meh. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with her. She has Emerald Axe, Chilling Wind, Fury 2, and Fortified Cavalry. She also has a Brave Axe. So, but she's minus HP plus speed, so she's decent IV-wise, but she's been a pity breaker from anything. I can't even call her that, because she always appears in the first round of summoning, so... then there's Nicholas, who's obviously neutral, Horticlare, Bonfire, Defiant Attack 3, Vantage 2, and Threat and Defense 3. Basically, he falls into Vantage range, and then he gets Defiant Attack 3, which is plus 7, which you'll hit like a trap. But I might give him Moonbow and the Horticlare upgrade one day, because then that's even more deadly. Then there is Minerva, who I love. Kinda wish I didn't sacrifice my last Minerva for Life and Death fodder, but I will get other Horticlare plus one day, and then Moonbow as well. Reposition, Life and Death 3, Vantage 3, which will probably change with Desperation now that she's got the upgrade. And Fortify Flyers. She is plus speed, minus defense as well. So I probably should be using Desperation more. Then there's Churchy, who is plus attack, minus defense. I just got sick and tired of trying to wait for him, which wasn't defense tampering. Brave Axe, Reposition Bonfire, Death Blow 2, Hit and Run, Fortify Fires. Anyone who uses Churchy knows why she's deadly. So it's like, yeah. Then there's Faye. This Faye is minus HP plus speed. Lightning Breath, Drawback, Iceberg, Fury 2, Renewal, Threat and Attack 3. Like, Faye in general is just a good unit now. Like, please use her if you get her. She can also be a very solid counter to Reinhardt, so... And then there's Bowie, another one of my pride and joys. If I could plus 10 him, I probably would. But he's not my main green tone focus, so... he's plus 3, Gron Raven, Reposition Bonfire, Triangle Adept 3, Renewal 3, and Home Speed 3. Honestly, I love him so much. If you've got a Bowie, please use him. Like... But, he is, yeah, plus attack, minus resistance. And with minus resistance, he can still live Reinhardt. Like, I think he needs the Deflect Seal, but that's only, like, the strongest of Reinhardts. Next up, we have Sonya. Now, Sonya is the one green tone unit who I want at plus 10. Because, like, originally I was fine with just 1, but then when she came out, I somehow pulled, like, 5. So, she has Dark Excalibur, Reposition Moonbow, Fury 3, Desperation 3, Respoi 3, she's plus attack minus resistance, if I remember right. Yeah. So, kind of wished for a better one, but honestly, I can't complain. She's such a good, and she's normally the staple in my arena team. Oh my god, I can feel my throat getting sore and wanting to cough. Be careful, Kai. Then there's Deirdre, who is plus attack minus speed, Divine Naga, Reposition Iceberg, Distance Defense 3, Quick Riposte 3, and Threat and Res. If I do use it, I give her the Distance Defense Seal, because then not a single mage in the game can actually beat her. Besides, like, I think the strongest of Celicas, so... pretty solid for her. She's +1, which is nice as well. Also, I love her design, not only because it's like the whole Julia thing, but her, like, the inside of her cape is like all starry, and I'm like, that's so pretty. But yeah, speaking of, there's Julia, who I actually summoned one when I summoned Deirdre, which was like super freaky. She's plus attack, minus resistance, if I remember right. Yeah. Naga, Swap, Dragon Fang, attack +3, Green Time Breaker 3, and Breath of Life 3. Like, I don't really use Julia too much. Yeah, she doesn't even have the star effect, so she's not worth using. She's not worth using, guys, because she doesn't have stars in her cape. Next up is coming out Inigo, who is minus HP plus attack, with Bron Raven, Dance, Moonbow, Triangle Depth 3, Wings of Mercy 3, and Hone Attack 3. Honestly, he's amazing, and I only got 4 of him, like, by pure coincidence, like as Pity Breakers while summoning for Olivia, so... Then there is Summer Elise, who, come on, let me select. She is also minus HP plus attack, with Grumblade, Ardent Sacrifice, Moonbow, Fury 3, Desperation 3, and the Green Tone Valor, which I don't think she has another C skill, does she? Hone Speed, okay, I did actually give her something. But yeah, she's honestly adorable, I love her so much, and I kind of wish I'd got more of her. At least she's like one of my favourite characters in general, so... Then there's Rajat, who is minus HP plus defense, so I made her a Gone Raven set instead. I'm still building her up. Triangle, Depth, Bow Breaker. She'll eventually have Moonbow, or Luna, I can't remember which one I actually gave her. What did I give you? I gave you Luna. Okay, that's good. And then I don't know what I'll give her C-Sort wise, but she's there. She's another green mage, which is always nice to have. Then there is Halloween Henry, who is Gone Raven, Pivot, Iceberg, Close Counter. He does not normally have Live for Honor, he normally has Quick Riposte. Yeah. Then he's also got Attack Ploy. Sometimes I want Armor March instead, but again, mainly he's used to counter both Bravelyn and Reinhardt, so... and then finally for green units, there is Cecilia with Gone Raven plus, Reposition Luna, Triangle Depth 3, Green Tone Breaker 3, and Fortify Cavalry, which is pretty amazing, to be honest. Like, she was my first 5-star I fully invested in, and I love her so much. Like, I still think Gone Raven's a better tone for her, but I know there's people argue with Gromblade, but she's plus attack, minus defense as well. I love her so much. She's just one of those units. Like, here's the thing, right? So, no, go back. So when she first came out, for some stupid reason, I gave her Close Counter, and part of me is debating sacrificing this one off and just making another one 5-star, but I don't know if I can do that to myself. Like, it's the fact that she has hit on her, which I'm like, I don't know, we'll have to see, I guess. Next up, we're going into colourless territory, and we have George. George is plus attack, minus speed, so I didn't really invest in too much. Parthia, Luna, Deathblow 2, and Swordbreaker 1. Like, it's just a kind of mess set until I get better IDs, probably. Then there's Leon, who as of last night is now plus 8! 2 more, and then I'll have plus 10. He's like my current focus, because he's really good as a Bravelyn counter, guys. Please use him. He's plus attack, minus resistance with Brave Bow, Reposition, Bonfire, Deathblow 3, Bow Breaker 3, and Drive Defense 2, the plus 3 seal. So, yeah, he's Leon, guys. He's an amazing archer. Then there is Rebecca, who she is plus speed, minus resistance. She has the Silver Bow, plus Ardent Sacrifice, New Moon, Deathblow 3, Council Affinity 2, and Home Speed 2. She's just kind of there. I do like using her, honestly, but she's not someone I'm going to go and invest in before all these other units, so... then there's Imes, who's plus 2 with Brave Bow, Reposition, Iceberg, Fury 3, Desperation 3, and Defense Ploy 3. Honestly, another unit I love. He's plus attack, minus HP. Like, you can't really go wrong with that, so... There's by Cordelia. Why could I get to plus 10 when the battle was out? She's plus 5, she's plus speed, minus resistance with Brave Bow, Ardent Sacrifice, Luna, Life and Death 3, Desperation 3, and Spare Attack. She's got so many skills on her, honestly. She was my go-to archer for ages, and still kind of is, but I've kind of been trying to stray away from using archers to challenge myself, so... Then I have an extra Brave one, which I'm not sure if I want to merge yet, or save it for Swiss Sparrow fodder. But my current one is +5 as well, with Brave Bow, Ardent Sacrifice, Luna, Swiss Sparrow 2, Sakei's Blessing, Attack Smoke. She's got a bunch of skills on her as well, like, she's plus attack minus defense, so she's optimal. I would plus 10 her, but I just don't like using toxic characters that much. Then there's Freda Summerick, oh my god, Summer Frederick, who is minus HP plus attack. I just kind of gave him what he had naturally and Moonbow, because I honestly couldn't be bothered to train him up that much, because daggers at the time were rubbish. I might train him up now, I don't know, but nah. Then there's Performing Arts Olivia, who is +7. She's actually got 2 sets. At the moment, I'm running Dancer's Fan, Dance, Iceberg, Distance Defense 3, Wings of Mercy, and Hone Attack 3, and the Defect Magic Seal. But she also has Poison Dagger with a Life and Death set with Moonbow. I'm only going this one because I'm trying some stuff out, but she's plus attack. No, she's not plus attack. She's plus speed minus defense. That's it. My spreadsheet hasn't updated for this unit, so because my old one before was plus attack minus speed, but now I have this one. Now I have 4 extra Jennies. One of them I will merge this Jenny into because one of these is plus attack. These two are plus attack. You're minus HP, you're minus res, I think. Yeah. But my main Jenny, she has Assault, Physic, Heavenly Light, Attack +2, Raffle Staff 3, and Breath of Life 2. Again, I've really got to retrain all my healers, so... But this current one here is plus HP minus defense. Then there is Lachesis, who I have given Raffle Staff to. I need to teach it to her, though. She has Assault, Rehabilitate, Solid Earth Balm, Tech +3, Wings of Mercy, and Savage Blow. She, is plus speed minus defense, so pretty solid. Like, she has a lot of attack to begin with, so she's a very high candidate for Raffle Staff. Then there is Bridal Lyn, who is plus defense minus resistance. She has Candlelight Plus with the Raffle Staff built in, Rehabilitate, Swift Winds Balm, Speed +3, Dazzling Staff 3, and Savage Blow 3. Like, I would give her Attack +3, but honestly Speed +3 is kind of better. But, honestly, I love using Bridal Lyn. Like, people underestimate how good it is that the unit can't counter attack. Like, please use it. Like, there is a reason I tell you, pick Dazzling Staff over Raffle Staff for this. The only reason she has Raffle Staff is because she has Dazzling Staff naturally. You cannot get Bridal Lyn anymore, guys. Like, please, do yourself a favour and use Dazzling Staff because you have a much higher chance of pulling a Jenny than another, Then there is Lucius, who is, actually, I think, oh yeah, he's neutral. I just haven't input it on the thing. But I have given him Raffle Staff as well, and eventually he will be a fully kitted out one, because I really wanted to lose Lucius, and then they upgraded him. I was like, yes! But there's Assault, Rehabilitate, Kindled Firebalm, Speed +2, and Home Speed. Basically, focus on his speed, and he will hit like a truck. So, but yeah, he was a PE breaker who I'd been interested in training, so. Then there's Sakura, who's +2. She has Fear plus, Physic plus, Swift Winds Balm, Defense +3, Raffle Staff 2, and Fortify Defense 3. I honestly like Sakura a little bit. I mainly use her for like training and stuff, but honestly I think she's one of the better healers out there just because of her speed stat. So, but then again, mine's plus speed minus resistance. So, and then finally Elise. She has Candlelight plus with Dazzling Staff, Rehabilitate, Heavenly Light, Attack +3, Raffle Staff 3, and Fortified Cavalry. Unfortunately, she's minus speed plus resistance. Elise is like a very important unit to me, and I kind of wished she had a better option, but yeah, until I pull another one, I can't do the amazing Elise set. So, but yeah, that is all of my 5 stars, guys. Like, hopefully I can get some more. Like, I would summon now for Tana, but I've told myself I will save and try and get one Christmas unit if I can. If anyone, it would be ideally Lissa, but then I'll go back to Tana, I guess, if she's still around. But anyway, guys, though, enjoy the rest of your day or weekend or whatever. and I will see you guys sometime soon next time. See ya!